vintage Star Wars gold. Deals that never miss. Only on the IC. Feel the force in every bid. Incredible finds beam straight to your screen. Every Tuesday, 5 p.m. Central. Come live the dream. From rare Boba Fett to that Falcon you adore. Taco Tuesday's got the goods. And so much more. Looking for that Falcon or a figure still sealed. Where I see for life legends, our fate is revealed. With collectors united, it's the thrill of the hunt. Each drop's a blast, this is the real stunt. Incredible finds beam straight to your screen. Every Tuesday, 5 p.m. Central. Come live the dream. From rare Boba Fett to that Ewok you adore. Taco Tuesday's got the goods. And so much more. Lightspeed deals, we're coming in hot. On the IC, Taco Tuesday's the spot. Miss it, you must not. This is the way. Every Tuesday, come and play. Taco Tuesday. Taco Tuesday.
Hello, 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 and happy Taco Tuesday right here on the Imperial Commissary. I hope you're having a wonderful... Got a piece of fuzz on me. I hope you're having a wonderful night. There it goes. And I hope you had a wonderful week, and I hope you're going to have even better week coming on up for the rest of the week there. So when you get into the room, say hey, so I know you can see me and hear me, and I can see you and read you. And then we're going to get going here in a second. Andrea's going to start tagging everybody. I'll grab something small to start off with, like we always do, so nobody feels bad. How about a big head Han Solo with no blaster? No blaster, no blaster. And he's got a little bit of a scrape to his hair as well. But there you go. You can't go wrong for $1. $1 holler. So he's going to be our starting dollar thing there. I'm going to push play over here. So we'll have some music. And he'll be letter A. Just a big head Han Solo, melon head Han. Starting off at $1. Cody Mall Walker, howdy, howdy, howdy. I can't wait either, dude. I'm very excited. Lots of fun stuff going on. I actually have to make an announcement tonight. Frankie Ramos, hello. How are you? Good, brother. Did you see my video in Plastic Universe in Florida? I did not. Did you post it on the IC? I did not. Shoot me over a link. I'll check it out. Very cool, man. I don't know Plastic Universe. Is it a good store? What's up, Brent Lancaster? How you doing? Joining us over there on YouTube. We're streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook on the Imperial Commissary. Darren Oscovare, what's crack-a-laggin'? How you doing, buddy? George Callis, howdy, y'all. I'm going to try to buy my ticket next month or this month. Cool, brother. As long as you do it before the convention, you're good to go. Alrighty, kids. We got one thing up for sale starting at $1. We got that Han Solo right there if anybody's keen. Hop on that Han at $1. Kevin Bruno, what's up, buddy? How you doing? It'll be Lucas's, named after the maker, first trip. Nice, dude. He's going to love it, man. What little kid doesn't love ICCC, brother? You know? I'm just on YouTube list while I'm driving home from work. Well, be careful driving home from work. Make it safe. Make it safe. You don't got to be watching me do the sriracha or nothing. I think sriracha's like a hot sauce, right? Adam Diamante, the first bidder of tonight, and a really cool name. Starting off at $1. $1 holler on letter A. We got $1. Dollar bills, y'all. I hope you got all got a tasty beverage. If not, go grab one right now. I have my tasty beverage. Here it is, man. Cool. No, I never watch YouTube, man. But I will send that. I will copy that link. And I will send it to myself here. I'm going to grab it off my phone here, Frankie. Copy. Cool. I'll definitely check it out, Frankie. There you go. I just sent it to myself. So we're good to go. Good evening, Toby Black. How are you, buddy? Hope you're doing great up there in the Great White North. Brrr, Mufasa. It's been nice and warm down here in Tennessee. No complaints. 70s. Been a good couple days here. Well, it was cold a couple days ago, but since then, it's been nice. Andrea's done, so let's grab you some more stuff, and we will get rolling here. This. So I can do this. Some loose figures. Let's go with, obviously B stands for Boba Fett. So we'll use this Boba here. He's got a blaster with him. He's got a couple scratches on him, but he's really not bad. Nice looking Boba. But he's definitely not a perfection Boba. But he is complete, does have that blaster there, so there you go. A couple scratches on his chest there. Hong Kong Boba Fett, he's going to be letter B, starting at $1. $1 Boba with blaster. Can't go wrong with that. He's good deal. All right, next up, we're going to do letter C, which is going to be Obi-Have Obi-Wan Kenobi. He is the gray hair Obi-Wan. He is complete, in nice condition, has his tip, has his saber. Still tight. Tight. Put his head forward. His neck is tight. There we go. Really nice shape, gray hair Obi-Wan Kenobi. There you go. No rips, no tears. Good cape, good saber, good hands, good paint. Couple little nicks there, but nothing special. This one's nice. And there you go. I do not have any Paplu coins, brother. I'm sorry. Paplu coins. All right, and then letter D, let's do a Dengar because he's letter D, and that makes it easy, right? We're now famous in South Florida. Hey, I'll take it, man. I'm a pretty good deep sea fisher person, so I'm pretty famous in South Florida already. A little bit of yellow to that Dengar, but otherwise he's nice. His paint's nice. Just a little bit of discoloration. Starting at $1, you can't go wrong. He is complete there. Hey, Andrea, can you write down a reminder for me to grab a Dengar blaster for Brent? I told him I'd grab him one. All right, next up, we're going to do letter E. Crazy letter E. Let's see what we got here. We're going to just start off with some stands. These are the regular star stands. There's 23 of them, starting at $1 on Crazy letter E. 23 star stands. You guys do the math. That'll be letter E. And then letter F will be Bosk. Bosk. A beautiful Bosk. quite lovely condition. Most minor scratch on his back there. Droid Factory from last week was super nice. Thanks, Mike. Yeah, brother, I'm glad you got it. It was a really nice one. And the R2 is super nice, too, on there. He was a nice one. Nice, complete Droid Factory. I got another Droid Factory back here somewhere if you want it. Well, not you, but someone else. Letter F is boss complete. There you go. FG. G is going to be gonk. Gonk. Gonk, gonk, gonk. Power Droid. Good evening, Dan Miller. Look at that little piece of ripped tape there. But he's great from the front. Little Power Droid there. He does have his antenna. Starting at $1, you can't go wrong. That'll be letter G. Letter H is going to be Lando Calrissian. Lando Calrissian. Nice condition, no smile. Very good paint, very good condition. Complete with cape and blaster. We got $5 on letter E with Tom Hip. That's the stands there. And letter I, let's do a black Bespin guard for letter I. His gold is lacking, but his paint is very nice, and you know how it is. Sometimes the gold is no good on the card. But there you go, black Bespin guard, starting at $1. Can't go wrong with that fella. Got that weird stance. Alrighty, and let's move on over here to letter M and N and all that fun stuff. Let's put up got a couple bootlegs here. First one we're gonna put up is an Uze, so a Turkish bootleg. This is an Uze Stormtrooper. He is in great condition, does not have his blaster, but he has unbelievably nice paint, and he's got very good coloring, especially for an Uze. Just a little bit of yellow, but really nothing. Looks really, really good. That is an Uze Stormtrooper. You could tell by the thickness of the armbands and the hips and stuff like that. And there you go. So Uze Stormtrooper. I'm going to start him at $400. I do believe he's worth closer to $800, so we'll start him at half price. He will be letter M as in Michael. Uze Stormtrooper, letter M. And then letter N, we're also going to be starting at $400. That's going to be that Casey Blevins. This is the one you requested a while ago. I finally found it. But this is the vintage Mexican bootleg R2-D2. And it's essentially like a builder R2-D2. And it's made with rubber like you would find at a tire factory. So this is like rubber. And it goes together, and to keep it all together, there is a, like it has legs here. You put the legs on. But to keep it all together, it's a metal washer. And that's what holds it all in there. And then there's R2 right there, and bloop, 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 bloop. So there is a vintage Mexican bootleg R2-D2. He will also be starting at $400. I think he's worth closer to $700, but we're starting him at $400. And he is made out of that black rubber. That's a really, really cool piece. And it does come apart, so you can check it out. Very cool bootleg right there. Semi-articulated Mexican bootleg. I guess it could just be an articulated Mexican bootleg. And then we got a Re-Yeez we're going to put out on letter O. This is a vintage Mexican bootleg Re-Yeez. Re-Yeez is tough to find. And this one is a short pour, so he has that crazy weird leg right there. But there you go. He's going to be starting off at $200. These are all from the 80s. These are not the modern ones. They're not the ones you can find on eBay. These are the ones from the 80s that are really, really tough to find. So this Reese is going to be starting off at $200, and he is a short pour vintage Mexican bootleg unarticulated Reese. His arms and legs are static. I will also include a Kaiser Doll stand with him because he would not stand on his own because of his short pour there. You can see how extreme the short pour is when he's on the stand. But he does have his whole foot. It's just a short pour. And there you go. He's going to be letter... What did I say? O. Letter O. And then letter P, we got one more vintage Mexican bootleg. This one's really, really special. I'm going to put him up there. The reason why this one's special is it's original. This is a mint on card, essentially, of Mexican bootlegs. When they were first made, they'd put them in a little plastic bag. They'd staple that plastic bag, hence the bit of rust on the staple. But this one has all his accessories and everything. It is a still sealed plastic baggie. He has his cape. He has his belt. He has his blaster. And so it's a complete vintage squid head vintage Mexican bootleg. He is semi-articulated. His arms move and his head moves. His legs are static. And he's going to be starting off at $600. I do believe he's worth about $800. I have sold them before for $800, but it is really rare because it is still sealed. So technically a mint on card, even though they didn't have cards. Let me find a little stand for him or something. Need more of those Kaiser Doll stands. Here, we'll put him in here. We'll just pop him in this acrylic so he'll stay up and be cool to look at and also not fall over. But acrylic is not included on letter P. Letter P. Okay. And then we're going to move over to the big spinning wheels, get you out some carded figures here. And just clean up my area. And I'm just going to look them up for pricing. We'll find them here. Yeah, I actually think Fagan has that one, or else he's been interested in it before, but Fagan knows about that one. Get to eBay here, hold on. $45 back AT-AT Commander. $269, gee whiz. $395. $325. This seems to be an expensive card in good condition. There's one way worse for $299. It's probably that display arena offer. So we're gonna start this one off at I don't know, $275. Looks to be worth around $350 according to eBay. Very, very nice card. The bubble's great. Perfect bubble, one of those perfect bubbles that we've been having. Great card, nothing wrong with the card. It is that display arena offer, but it's in beautiful condition. Check it out. Very, very nice, perfectly sealed bubble. Comes in a star case. We're going to start it off at $275. According to the internet, the cheapest one in this condition is $395. No, I'm lying. $270. So let's start it off at $250. We're going to start it off at $250 instead. Sorry, Andrea, I screwed up your thing. We're going to start it off at $250. I think it's worth about $350. So we'll start off at $250. That's going to be letter S. Star Wars Display Arena offer, mint on card. Absolutely beautiful condition. This one's a hard one to find, so we're going to look that up. 21 back. Hammerhead. $600. $500 for a 60. $1,000. $2,000. $850. We're going to start him off at 500 bucks then. I think that's a fair deal. I think that's cheap. I always like to start it cheap for you. Here, let's look at him here. His bubble is just absolutely perfect. And his card is perfect. Only thing I see is a bit of shelf wear here on the back, but it doesn't transfer to the front at all. And it's just shelf wear, so it's nothing. But beautiful card, beautiful bubble, really, really nice piece. Starting that one off at 500 bones. And we're going to put that one on letter T. And I've sold one recently, I believe, for 6. So there you go. Good deal. Letter T, 21 back hammerhead. And then this one is going to be worth a lot of money because it's an AFA 90. So let's look that up. AFA 90. 92 back. CPO. Well, there's an AFA 85 up there for $1,500. So, all right, get yourself an AFA 90 for what it would cost for you, or cheaper than it would cost for you to get an AFA 85. We're going to start this one off at $1,500. It is an AFA 90, card 85, bubble 90, figure 90. It's a C3PO removable limbs 92 back. It is unpunched. It's absolutely stunning and beautiful, and the grade applies. So this one's a beautiful piece, very, very rare in that condition. And that's going to be letter U, starting off at $1,500, which is how much the asking price is on eBay for an 85. That's before tax and before shipping on eBay there. Well, before shipping on here too, but no tax. So you got that going for you, which is nice. Next up, we're going to put up something on... you guys want a Millennium Falcon by any chance? Let's do a Millennium Falcon. But yeah, AFA 90, no joke. We're going to start off with this Falcon right here. Empire Strikes Back, Millennium Falcon. It's one side of the box. Another side of the box still has the pop. Top of the box. It's a good box. And the back of the box. Got a little bit of blue marker on there from a kid starting to color it in, but that's it. Otherwise, it is a perfect box. Really, really nice. Let's see how complete our Falcon is for us. It's got a training ball, so we're in the right neighborhood. Oh. Sorry, I needed my sombrero for a dropped part. Okay, let's see what we got. Nice Falcon, very, very clean. Don't need that, that's extra. That's extra. Alright, it's got the table. It's got the two ramp struts. It has the ramp. It has the training ball. It has the floor. I don't see a satellite dish. Hey, Mike, you got a Falcon satellite dish? Just the dish? But otherwise, it does have everything. Got the training ball. Beautiful Falcon. Look at it. Very, very nice condition. And I will find you a satellite dish because that doesn't seem like that hard of a thing to find in this place. Or Mike will find one. Really nice Falcon, though. Look at how clean that is. Exceptionally nice. Beautiful Falcon. So call it 100% complete. I have one of these somewhere. I will find it. Don't worry. And it has a beautiful box as well. So Let's see if I can fit it on the big spinning wheel. It's going to hit everything. There we go. Letter Z, a very, very nice, complete Falcon. With a terrible view. Very nice, complete Falcon. Has a training ball and everything. Starting at $1. $1 holler. Can't go wrong with that. Hey, what's up, Aiden? How you doing? I'm doing good, buddy. What's up, Aaron? How's it going? Music does match. Adam Diamante got to start off at $1. Stacy Popfinger starting off that complete Millennium Falcon with a box at $1. I don't think you're going to win it for that, Stacy, but it's worth a shot. Beautiful Falcon with box, with training ball, complete, very nice condition. And here's everything that's spinning right now. Look at that for a live auction. Unbelievably beautiful. Consider that Falcon complete. I will find you a radar dish. I'm not worried about it. I definitely have one. I've got another 2 Falcons in a box over here I can check. What is N? Letter N is an R2-D2 vintage Mexican bootleg R2-D2. It's made out of rubber like from a tire factory. It's very, very cool. It does come apart. And it's a steal at the starting bid of $400. I can't believe that Uze Stormtrooper has no bids on it. That thing is definitely worth more than double. What's on P? P is a vintage Mexican bootleg squid head in the baggie, still sealed. So an original, like, essentially mint on card. Vintage Mexican bootleg. Here you go. But he's got the cape in there, and he's still sealed in the original baggie. This is how they were sold. And he has his belt, and he has his blaster. So he has all his accessories as well, which is very difficult to find in general. Here's that vintage Mexican bootleg R2-D2. Very, very cool. Does come apart. In there that holds them together. The legs also come out, as long as you move the metal washer. But he's really cool. That's a very, very cool piece. Vintage Mexican bootleg R2-D2. He's made out of, essentially, it's tire rubber. How does Bosk look? Let's check him out for you. It's nice, man. It's a pretty nice Bosk, for sure. We got 160 on that Falcon. Steal of a deal. I mean, Falcon with a box is what, $350, especially with training ball and everything. So, unbelievably good deal on that Falcon as of right now. And it's a great piece on top of it. Pretty darn nice Bosk. How about them apples? All right, we got a bid on I at $5. We got a bid on E. E is the 23 star stands, only at $8. That's a steal of a deal for those. We have 170 on Z. We've got a couple people fighting it out on Z. It's a beautiful piece. Now we got 3 people fighting it out on Z. Frankie Ramos in the lead at 180. Beautiful, beautiful Falcon. You got $10 on the 23 figure stands, letter E. Let me know if you want to see anything, folks. Happy to show you. Aaron Teague beat you to it on letter E. You'd have to go at least 11, but to take the lead on those star stands. F1, Adam Diamante. F6, Jim Walsh. Got some action on F. Aaron Grissom just bid 200 bones on the Falcon. Beautiful Falcon right there. Still a killer deal. We got no action on the bootlegs or the carded figures right now, but hopefully some folks will come out of the woodwork that are looking for those higher end items. We shall see. What is the condition on B? B is, he's alright. Got a couple chest rubs. He is complete. Hong Kong Boba Fett. Couple chest scratches, but really not bad. And he is complete. He's only at $25. That's what the blaster costs, so you're getting a free boba. A does not have a blaster. A is just a beater figure. We always start off with something small on letter A, so nobody feels left out if they didn't get their tag yet. So letter A is really, it's just a big head Han Solo, no blaster. But it's only $3, which is cheap for a big head Han Solo, no matter what the condition. We got 15 on C, 30 on B. We got 240 on Z, 240 on Z. E is just star stands. It's 23 star stands, brother. 23 of the regular, the small star stands. How's the gold on I? Non-existent. His gold is no good. But he is complete. You know how it is with that gold. Sometimes on the min-on cards, that gold is gone. Frankie Ramos, $250 on the Falcon. We got $31 on B, $31 on B. And also, for the Falcon, 20% of whatever the Falcon sells for is going to be donated to IC for Life charity. So just be aware the Falcon is a specialty item tonight, and 20% of whatever the selling cost is goes to IC for Life charity.
There's one here somewhere.
Can't find one? Check right here if there's one in this Falcon. There's this one sitting right there. Sorry, Mike. Here's your radar dish. The Falcon is 100% complete. Sorry, Mike. I just sent Mike on a wild goose chase everywhere, and I had one literally right here sitting in a Falcon. We're at 300 bucks on Z. Aaron Grissom. Do you have any Leia Mexican bootlegs? Vanessa, I'm sorry. The only real Leia Mexican bootleg there is like the vintage ones. Is like this red one. It is ridiculously hard to find, ridiculously expensive, and it's in Andrea's collection, actually. I might have a picture of it. But no, I do not have one for sale. I'm sorry. But I can show you what you want to look for one day. They are very, very hard to come by. Very, very limited amounts of vintage Mexican bootleg Leias. I don't know why. They just kind of skipped over the figure. I do not have a picture of that red Leia. I got a picture of an Hungarian one. There's a Hungarian Leia vintage bootleg. Yeah, M is an Uze, dude. That's why I can't believe it doesn't have any bids on it. It's so cheap. It's stupid. It's literally so cheap, it's stupid. Here she is. That's what it looks like, Vanessa. It's a Leia Bespin. There is no Leia Organa. The Leia Organas are the modern ones. Modern bootlegs. Jason McKee takes over on the Uze. Smart man right there. That's a killer deal. Hopefully somebody bids against you, Jason. But if not, congratulations, buddy, because that's a heck of a deal. When do those come up? Let me see P again. You got it, buddy. P is a vintage Mexican bootleg Squiddery-Doo. Yeah, no, bootlegs are tough, man. If you want all of them, it's like practically impossible. Still sealed, brother. It's got the little rusty staple up there. Baggy's still sealed. He has all his accessories, cape, belt, and blaster. Vintage Mexican bootleg semi-articulated squid. His head and his arms are articulated. His legs are not. And there you go. He's a beautiful piece, man. Really nice showpiece. And I've seen some of them unbagged. I have one bagged in my collection. But very, very seldom do they come up bagged still. Because the bags are really nothing special. You know, so they're easy to rip and stuff. Yeah, sold in a corner bodega. Yep, that's where they're from. Good night from Venezuela. What's up, brother? Send me some Lily Letty. Hey, man, Mario, I'm looking for Doriana Margarine Tops from the Star Wars Doriana Margarine Tops. If you come across any, please, 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 I want it. I will pay lots and lots of money for garbage. Could I see the Uze, please? Yeah, sure, Phil. He's a real beauty. Really nice tight limbs. You know, I don't clean stuff, but I did just scratch off what was on his arm there, so that comes off, whatever that was. Just a little bit of dirt. Really nice piece and really killer deal right now. Letter M. Uze. And those are Turkish. And those are very sought after because they are really well done. Darren Oscavari takes over on the Squiddery-Doo at 600 bones. I think I should probably pull down a carded figure. I'm going to pull down this hammerhead. We'll put something else up there in letter T. Maybe we'll start it off at $1, see where you guys go. We can't start that off at $1. Let me look it up. Excuse me. Well, there are none for sale on eBay, so I guess I'm just guessing. There's literally none for sale on eBay. Let me keep looking. There's none for sale or sold on eBay. There's one that's sold. Well, we sold an AFA 70 on IC Toys for $900. So, this one we're going to start at $900, except it's not an AFA 70, it's an AFA 80. So it's dirt cheap. We're going to start it off really, really low, get some bidding action on this. It is a 92 back Emperor. It is technically unpunched, but the fine folks at AFA put it in the case wrong, which I can't wrap my head around how that happens. But whatever, there you have it. Technically unpunched, but not unless you break the case open and get it regraded. So call it punched. It is an AFA 80, 92 back Emperor, and it's going to be starting off at $900, and it's definitely worth a lot more than that. There are none for sale on eBay. There are none recently sold on eBay. This is a tough card to get. I did sell an AFA, I believe, 85 for, I think it was $2,000 on this live auction on Taco Tuesday. It may have been more than that. So this one, starting off at $900, is dirt cheap. We'll see if we got some bidders out there. Letter T. We got some action on letter M. Awesome piece right there. 425, 450 on that Uze. Letter T is an amazing piece. AFA 80. Oh, and here's the one we sold. Right there. $8.99. Sold out. AFA, oh, it's 75. But just so you know, that's where I'm getting my number. A recent sale. But still, this one's AFA 80, letter T. AFA 80, only starting off at $900. Let me know if you want to see anything. Also, let me know if you have any questions for me, about the IC, about ICCC, about IC for life. About anything. I'm more than happy to talk about it. Please give me something to talk about. I bought one from you ungraded. I think it's nicer. Well, there you go. You bought a really nice one. What did you pay for that one ungraded there, Massey Michael? Anything? Yeah, anything. How was your day? My day was great, man. I got no complaints. What did I do today? I watched Armageddon. So I had a lazy day because it's Taco Tuesday. So, caught that in the background. Well, I was working as well, but it doesn't really count. What was your highlight? Let's find out. What is E? I missed it. E is just their star stands. They're the small star stands. It's 23 of the small star stands. Matthew Michael, I can't remember. Dude, Matthew Michael, I seen you buying some sick pieces, dude. Is that Vlix? You bought that Vlix? That's bonkers. Congratulations. Matthew Michael buying men on card Vlixes. Champion right there. The AT-AT driver is a 45 back with the display arena offer. Yeah, see, there you go. Matthew Michael paid more than $900 for one that was ungraded. I think it was like $1,200 or something. I saw you bought a yak. Power of the Force yak face, man. 10G piece right there, buddy. Congrats. Very nice piece. Power to Force yak face mint on card. Taco Tuesday is your highlight? Nice, dude. It's a good highlight. It's a lot of fun. Vlix was my friends. That's okay. It's still cool, dude. Good picture. I noticed. We have tons of people watching this. It's very cool. Because there's people watching on Twitch, there's people watching on YouTube, there's people watching on Facebook. Since I have your ears for so many of you, please come to ICCCon, the best convention in the world, made for collectors by collectors. Imperial Commanders. I'm sure I could grab one in here for you, brother. We got $7 on G. Darren Oscavari hopping on a Gonk droid. Takes over on Dengar as well at $8. Any complete Ramba or Gunners tonight? The only Ramba I have is an AFA 90 and nobody wants to pay for it. But I could start it off at like, I don't know, $450 if you're keen on that. But it is an AFA 90 gold label. Do it up, Phil. We got a direct flight, buddy. From Jolly Old. You'll love it, man. It's awesome. Plus, it's Nashville, man. You'll have a good time anyway. You guys love Nashville. Get your cowboy boots and your cowboy hat. Get your cowboy on. Taking down the AFA 90 C3PO. If anybody wants that, let me know. And what I'm going to do, because I'm sick of these three not getting any bids, I'm going to put up this, starting at $1, and it'll get bids. Because it's in a man-to-man. Last 17 in your programs, number 1 in your hearts. Unpunched, AFA 80, a man-to-man. It has a card of 80, bubble of 85, figure of 85, so really high subgrades there as well. Starting at $1. How's that? Beautiful AFA 80 a man-to-man. Starting at $1. Get some bids moving on the men-on cards. What do you say? Please make it go for a decent price and don't bang me up. How's that? AFA 90 C3PO. Nobody cares. That's a big deal. Dude, VIP is a no-brainer. You get tons of extras, you get extra time, and plus, dude, as long as you eat, like, a lot of food, you can definitely pay for your ticket by eating food. Because it's free food, VIP, all weekend. Free food and drink all weekend. Well, not booze, sodas. But also, I don't know, man, it's great. Definitely do it up. Brian Campbell starts us off on you at $300. Nice, Patrick. Do it up, buddy. Come on out. Definitely. Adam Diamante, $325 on a man-to-man. And we'll get some action on a man-to-man because he's way cheap right now. And he's in a man-to-man. Everybody loves a man-to-man. Banana Man, the pickle. Known as the pickle through the galaxy. Massey Michael in the game on a man-to-man at $335. Brian Campbell comes on back at $350. If anybody wants to see anything, know more about anything, let me know. I'm going to call letter E so we get out something fun for letter E. Letter E is going once, going twice, going thrice. Letter E. Darren, I'm sorry, but Brian Campbell beat you to the 350. You'll have to come up a bit, bud. But it's still so cheap, so you have plenty of wiggle room. Drive safe, Mike. Thank you. Have a good night. Yes, letter T is graded. It's graded AFA 80. It's a good grade. It's a killer deal, letter T. Nobody's bid on it yet, but it's a killer freaking deal. I don't know why no one's bid on it yet. What is this? That's a fun letter E. We've got a Star Wars tablecloth, amazing 3D table cover. It's got Boba Fett on it. Check it out. But I could tell because that's Boba Fett's legs right there. But a sealed plastic tablecloth. It'll look great if you're vending at ICCC or if you're a vendor anywhere. Can you... You want a plastic tablecloth?
It's not vintage, but that's vintage.
No, it's got good characters on it though. It's got Darth Vader and... Can you grab me a bin?
Oh, yeah.
Thanks. I forgot to ask Mike for one. So there you go. Starting at $1. Table cover. Can't go wrong. I missed it. I'm cooking. What are you cooking? The Emperor's starting at $900, which is an AFA 75 recent sold that I sold was at $900, so it's got to be worth more than that because an 80 is infinitely better than a 75. It's too big. Steaks, man. Shoot, I'm eating tacos, dude. I'm at the wrong house. Steaks sound delicious. Darren Oscavari takes over on you at 420. Massey Michael takes over on you at, well, actually, Massey Michael bid first at 425, so it's already at 425, Darren. I'm sorry, 420 is not enough, bud. You have to come up a little bit if you want it. All right, we got $300 on this Millennium Falcon. I'm about to call it. That is a complete, very nice Millennium Falcon with a nice box for only $300. That is a steal of a deal. If you want to get in on that, do it now because I am about to call it. Ooh, steak tacos. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Delish. We're going to call this Falcon next. It's at $300. If you want to get in on it, it's still a steal of a deal. 100% complete. Perfect, thank you. You just put it right by the garbage can right there, and I'll reach past it. Because I'll be able to move that once I get rid of the Falcon. We got 305 on Z, so there's another bid on Z. We're going to let it run for a minute. Actually, the Sundowners Club, you would have to go 310 because it was already at $300, but anything over $200, you got to bid a minimum of $10. Brian Campbell goes 450 on you. Darren Oscavari, you just missed it again, brother. Brian Campbell just beat you to it at 450. You'd have to come a little bit higher than that. Sorry, bud. So, Sundowners Club, if you want to get in on the Falcon, you'd have to be a minimum of 310 there. There you go. Sundowners Club takes over on the Falcon, so it's still live. If you want to get in on that Falcon, do it. It's a good deal, and it's a nice Falcon and a nice box. We got 465 Massey Michael on letter U. Maybe I should start all the men on cards off at $1 and just hope you guys get there. See, there's some that'll never get there. Like, I mean, an AT-AT Commander, he's never going to get to $275. And he should, but he won't. That'll sell for like $130, and that's terrible. Man-to-man's easy, because everybody wants a man-to-man. We got 475. Brian Campbell takes over on a man-to-man. Aaron Grissom takes over on the Falcon at 320. 320 on the Falcon. Darren Oscavari takes over on a Man at 500 bones. That's a AFA 80, a Man with really high subgrades. 85 and 85 subgrades there. We got no bids on the tablecloth on E. Maybe nobody wants a tablecloth. Let me sweeten the deal. How about a reusable bag? Still got the tags on it. I'm going to sweeten the tablecloth deal with this reusable bag here. Kind of neat. Still got the tags on it. So there you go, reusable bag. Goes with the tablecloth, starting at $1. Still got the tags on it. Sweeten the deal a little bit. Can I show N, please? Yeah, absolutely. N is awesome. N is the rubber R2D2. It's made out of like tire rubber, and it does come apart. It's a vintage Mexican bootleg R2D2. It is 5 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has the torso there. And then you put on the legs. Definite choking hazard. It has a metal washer that holds the legs in. And then the R2 head pops in there. And you got yourself a vintage Mexican bootleg R2D2. Very, very cool. It's made out of like a tire rubber, so you figure it probably came from a tire factory or a rubber factory. Very cool. Rare piece right there, for sure. Definitely more rare than a rocket firing Boba Fett. It's just not enough people care about it. But definitely 100% more rare than a rocket firing Boba Fett. Darren Oscavare, 545 on you. 545 on you. Takes the lead on a man-to-man. Chuck Wagon bid on letter E there. Cool. Play tablecloth and reusable bag. I like letter E because half of the stuff I don't recognize that goes up on that. Alright, I'm going to pull down letter S and I'm going to put something else up there. All right, 92 back Tebow, mint on card, unpunched, ungraded, absolutely beautiful. Comes with a free acrylic. Really, really nice. Bubble is great. Card is great. No cracks, no nothing. Unpunched. Stunningly beautiful condition. The vintage Mexican bootleg R2D2 is starting bid at $400. I have sold them in the past for $800. It's cheap. Really, really nice Tebow. And we're going to be starting him off at $1. Because I'm crazy. But please get him up there. I know he's not as popular as a Man-to-Man, but he's probably worth more than... He's definitely worth more than a Man-to-Man. Because he's harder to find. Power of the Force Tebow. Unpunched. Beautiful condition. Get it graded. It'll grade high. It's really, really nice. Letter S starting at $1. I just like how a Man got action on it when I started it at $1. Bids over $100 must be in minimum increments of $5 or more, and anything over $200 must be minimum increments of $10 or more. So there you go. Adam Diamante, 150 on S. We're going to go letter Z here. We're going to call letter Z so I can get out something else. It's at 320 right now, so we're going to say going once at 320, complete Falcon with box, going twice, going thrice, sold at 320. Ooh, I forgot to show you guys the poster for tonight. Maybe it was my own mental block. I don't know. There you go. Millennium Falcon is sold. For the poster for tonight, here, folks. It is the original poster for Star Wars The Last Jedi. And it is a double-sided theater poster. So if you know the double-sided theater posters are the hard ones. This is The Last Jedi. It's starting off at $1. It's in really nice condition, and it is a double-sided theater poster, so it says the same thing on the back side of it for those glass displays. Yeah, good deal on that Falcon. Really good deal on that Falcon, but it's a nice Falcon, so you'll be happy. And 20% of that Falcon goes to IC for Life charity, so 60-something bucks. More than that. So thank you very much for supporting IC for Life charity, the federally licensed nonprofit that takes care of collectors and will ensure that our hobby grows forever with your support. Definitely check it out. Definitely check out a membership to IC for Life. For $20 a month, you can have the peace of mind that if and when you do pass away, we will contact your family and we will get all your stuff sold on the IC for Life auction and make sure to go through it so you get the proper money for the proper items and they're listed properly, and we take all the work out of your family's hands and just send them checks. We just got a lovely note from Rebecca Kilpatrick just the other day because she just got her most recent check, which makes it $15,000 more than she was originally going to sell the collection for. So that's why you do IC for Life charity. $20 a month could make your family $15,000 extra if you pass away. More than that. She still has a bunch of stuff left, so it's going to make way more than that, actually. But so far, that's where we're at. Cannot see the names on the Excel. Yeah, it's, I got to go to a different camera. There you go. That one camera is too tight of a view for it to show all the names. There's the names of the leaders. That's the leaderboard. I can run through all the items. Chuckwagon takes over on that Last Jedi poster, front and back. I was trying to bid on U460, not M. You got it. That's right. M is already at 475 anyway. And U is already at 545, so your 460 won't work anywhere. But no worries. Here, let me do a rundown for you. We're going to start right here. Letter A is a big head Han Solo, no blaster, no nothing. He's only $3 though, steal of a deal there. We got $40 on the Boba Fett Hong Kong complete, a little bit of chest rub. A very nice Obi-Wan is at $30 with Mr. Chuckwagon. We got letter D is Dengar complete. He's at $10. Letter E is the Star Wars plastic tablecloth and reusable bag, and it's at $10. Letter F is Bosk complete, and he's at only $9 for a nice Bosk. Gronk is letter G. He's at $15. Letter H is at $12. He's a complete Lando Calrissian. Letter I is a complete black Bespin guard, only at $6. Steal of a deal. I mean, you're just paying for the blaster at that price. And then letter M is an Uze Stormtrooper. Letter M is an Uze Stormtrooper. It's currently at $4.75. Letter N is that black rubber R2D2 vintage Mexican bootleg, very rare, starting at $400. We have Regi's, the short port unarticulated vintage Mexican bootleg on letter O, starting at $200. We have Mr. Oscavari in the lead on the vintage Mexican bootleg squid head in baggy, sealed with all accessories at $600. We have the Tebow Power of the Force bin on card unpunched at the low, crazy Eddie price of $250 right now. That's a steal. Unpunched, beautiful condition. Will grade high. We have a starting bid of $900 on an AFA 80 Emperor Power of the Force. Steal of a deal there. Nobody's bid on it yet. And then we have a Man-A-Man at $545 with Mr. Darren Oscavari. That's an AFA 80 a Man-A-Man. And then letter Z, I'm going to get you out a new letter Z. And for letter EI, we have the Last Jedi poster. It is a double-sided poster, front and back movie theater poster. It's the good one. And it's in nice condition. Here's a nice one. Star Wars Slave 1. I'll show you all the sides. Still got the pop. That side's really nice for display. Ooh, really nice Slave 1. It's got some cardboard in the box, but it is not the original inserts. It's just like shipping box cardboard. Hold it tight. It is complete. Nice Empire Strikes Back box there. It's got missing 3 of the stickers there, but it's got all the other ones. And it has everything else. And the stickers on it are really, really nice. Here, hold up. And usually the Slave 1's missing a lot of these stickers. So this one's got, I think it has all the stickers actually. I mean, this one's a little not perfect, but it's still way nice. But these are all really nice and in the proper places. It's a nice Slave 1. I'll put the wings on it for you. Wing button still holds. Those still hold. It's a nice Slave 1. Good condition. And complete. Starting at $1. Arthur Lou, what's up, buddy? How you doing? What's up, Sam Cobras? How you doing? Got a cool double-sided poster for you, Sam, this week. Here, check it out. It's The Last Jedi, but it's one of the double-sided, so it says the same thing on the back, and it's in really nice condition. I know you love the posters, Sam. Brett Lancaster starts us off at $10 on Z, moves it on up to $60 on Z. Z's a nice piece. You know what I like. You got it, bud. You love those posters. Chuck Wagon takes over on the double-sided poster at 25 bucks. And he also takes over on the Slave one at 100 bucks. Alright, let me go look at what a Power of the Force Tebow is worth, and then I'll start crying, because I know it's more than 250 bucks. $700, $444 in worse condition. You guys are killing me, man. Let me just show you. Here's the last two that sold, both AFA 80, and to tell you, that one's an AFA 75. But they both sold for 800 bucks, and I'm telling you, this one's nice enough to get an 80. There's no way it's not getting a 75. And then here are the ones currently for sale, not sold. It's an 85. That one's graded too, 700 bucks. What's this graded? $75. That's what I'm saying. There's no way this one wouldn't get higher than a 75. If it gets a 75, then the grader's having a bad day. Here's one ungraded. But look at the condition comparison. It's got nicks at the top of it. Crinkled card, beat up card. Mine's perfect. Mine's perfect, and it's currently half price of the beat-up one on eBay. So if you're at all interested in this, I mean, just look. This one's 600 bucks, and look at it compared to mine. Look at that crease. And the damage. Look, 600. 600. That's what it costs. Mine is currently at 250 bucks, and it looks like this. Hold on. I've got to show you this. So, I mean, buy it and resell it for the love of God. I don't care. But at $400, you could still make $200 off this. Right now, it's at 250 bucks. That's tough, guys. I always want to bring you the best of the best, and I bring you the best of the best, but look at that. Compared to all those other ones on eBay, it is infinitely better. And it's currently at less than half the price of all the ones on eBay. And they've been selling for 800 bucks on eBay. And that's a mistake on my part that I started at $1. I know it is. But, I don't know, guys. 250 bucks? Gee whiz. We are a vintage Star Wars toy page. Aaron Oscavari, thank you, man. At least make a little bit of movement on that one. And Chuck Wagon as well. But that's so cheap. Even at 300 bucks, it's still half price. Right now, it is at half price. Whoop. And now it should be worth half price because I just destroyed it. Nope, it's perfect. Nothing wrong with it. Still good. Still at half price. We got 140 on the slave one, 140 on the slave one. Beautiful slave one right there for only 140 bucks. Let me know if you guys want to see anything. Happy to show you. I think I'm going to start calling letter A here. So we're going to start calling over here. If you want to get in on any of the loose figures, do it now or else forever hold your peace because I'm going to put out new ones. Big Head Han Solo starting at $3. Steal of a deal. Can't go wrong with that one. Going once, going twice, going thrice. For Matthew Michael, sold $3. He's good deal. We got 350 Brian Campbell, thank you. 375 Darren Oscavari. Starting to get somewhere near reasonable, folks. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. All right, letter B is Boba Fett. Boba Fett going to Matthew Michael, 41 bones. Once, twice, 3 times. Sold. Next up would be that beautiful Obi-Wan, but it did just get a new bid at $32, so we're going to skip it and go to Dengar Complete for Mr. Chuck Wagon at $10. Going once, going twice, going thrice, $10. Dengar. Arthur Liu in the lead on S at $388. Or no, that's not enough, Arthur Liu. Anything over $200 has to be a minimum of a $10 bid, and Brian Campbell's already in the lead at $385. So Arthur, you'd have to come up at least to $395 in order to take the lead on that. Still super cheap at $395. All right, next up, we're going to call the plastic tablecloth and bag letter E here. Letter E. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Chuck Wagon sold. And then we just got a new bid on the boss complete, so we're going to skip him. We're going to go to Gonk, going to Matthew Michael for 15 bones. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Gonk. Chuck Wagon takes over on that slave one at 160. Beautiful slave one with box there at 160. We got Arthur Liu at 408, so Darren Oscavari, you'd have to come up to 418 in order to take the lead. Arthur Liu's in the lead at 408. Lando Calrissian just got a new bid, so we're going to move on to the Black Bespin Guard, going for $6 to Matthew Michael. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. All right. I'm going to pull some of these down and get you out some new ones. Dengar is sold, Han Solo is sold, Boba Fett is sold, Obi-Wan is still alive. Everything is sold except for Bosk. Oh no, Lando has a new bid. Hold on. Lando is letter H. Maybe I just bag all these back up. Hold on 1 second, folks, and I'll get you out some new loose figures there. There we go. Got a lot of action on S. Maybe I started off at $1, but go show you how it's a quarter of the price of eBay, and then you guys will bid. Still trying to figure it out all these years of doing Taco Tuesday. You know, this all started because we were stuck at home for COVID. And then my mom, God rest her soul, used to watch every week, and I used to do it for her. And that meant a lot. And now I still do it because I am not a creature of change. So here I am. But, for the record, love you, Mom, in heaven and all that. But, wow, I totally just bummed myself out. Whatever, at least I'm doing it live. Let me find you some loose figures. Brent, I don't see any Imperial Commanders for you, buddy. Sorry. I have a random G.I. Joe in my bins for some reason, though. Okay. Letter A, we're going to start off with Hail to the Chief Chirpa. In actually really exceptional condition. I know it's just a Chief Chirpa, but look at how really nice he is. It's like never been played with. So hopefully when you get him, you'll play with him. Because he deserves it. Super nice, right? Starting at $1. He is complete. Brian Campbell takes over on S at 500 bones. Letter A, Chief Chirpa. Letter B, let's do an AT-AT Commander. And I know the first question out of your mouth is, how's his nose? No nose rub on him. Very nice AT-AT Commander. Yeah, she used to be here every week, Philip. She is a sweetheart. Most supportive mom in the world right there, I'll tell you that much. Really good mom. Kathleen Havens, God rest her soul. There you go, that's going to be letter B. Really nice AT-AT Commander. General Veers, you may call him. No nose rub. Very nice nose. The nose. And then letter D, let's put up an Admiral Akbar. Why not? It's a trap. Yeah, no worries, Brent. Happy to, man. Nice Admiral Akbar there. He is complete with his stick. Good eyeballs, good paint. Complete, nice condition. Letter D, Admiral Akbar. All right, letter I, let's do a Bib for Tuna. Bib for Tuna. Andrea had a tuna sandwich for lunch. So Bib for Tuna is honor of Andrea's tuna sandwich. It's a really nice bib. He is complete. There's a stick. He's got everything on him. His armor is a little bit lower than it needs to be, but here we can fix that. There you go. Bib Fortuna there, starting off at $1. Can't go wrong. He's going to be letter I, as in India. And then letter, I don't know what. I'll tell you when it spins around. Letter G is going to be a low gray. The Medicine Man, Ewok Medicine Man, starting at $1. Can't go wrong for a doll hair. At $1, how could you go wrong? There you go. All right, Chad's here to cover me. Let me see what I could have Chad call. Ooh, I just called letter E, so you can find something weird for letter E. How's that? All right, folks. Chad is here. He's going to take over for me for a break, and he will answer all your questions or whatever.
What are each stuff? Boxes down there?
Yeah, those boxes down there. Not thin enough to get by the side. You are really fine.
What's up, guys?
This is the part where you say if you're local in Nashville, I'm looking for people to help you.
Oh, I can ask. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. How you guys doing tonight? Hey, what's up, Sam? Over on YouTube. We got some cool stuff up. Looks like we got Action on Z from Chuck Wagon. Are any of you guys local to Nashville? If any of you guys are local to Nashville, I need help setting up pipe and drape for a couple of conventions I got coming up this week and next week. So if anyone's interested in working, let me know. Got some paid action for you. Setting up pipe and drape. Doing a robotics convention, like a battle bots convention. Oh, sorry. So we got the one. I have one on the 12th. That's in Clarksville. That one's like at 8 in the morning starts. And then I'll find out tomorrow, but I have one on the 8th, possibly, and that will be closer here to Nashville. And that's like at 3:30 in the afternoon. What is EI? Let's see what EI is. Oh, here, let me show you. Which camera? This camera? Yeah. EI is the Last Jedi poster. Yeah, I believe it's double-sided. Let me see what's on the other back of it. Well, I can't really reach it. Hold on. How can I get back there? Oh, it's the same thing on both sides. Yeah, it's the same thing on both sides. So it's that Last Jedi poster, that logo. And it's just two-sided, same graphic on both sides. All right, so like I said, I'll find out tomorrow about the one on Sunday the 8th, 9, 10, and then I have the 11th, 12th, and 14th of this month. But here, let's see. I'll put my, should I put my number in the chat? You guys gonna prank call me? Oh, sweet, Brent. Thanks. All right. I'm gonna have. Yeah. I was gonna say I'll have Mike give you my number or Andrea, or whatever. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, give your number to Andrea, and then I'll send you a text or something tomorrow. Yeah, if anyone's interested, other than Brent, just give your number to Andrea or Mike, and then I'll get it from them and call you guys. Yeah, I've been striking out trying to find help, so any help I can find would be great. All right, let's get something up on letter E like I was supposed to. Let's see here. Something from these boxes over here. Ooh, this is cool. How about a Star Wars notepad? There. Feels like it's leather or fake leather. One of the two. It's actually pretty cool. And then it's just blank. And it's got one of those bookmarker things. I think that's how that is. Is that a bookmark? Yeah. Bookmarker thingy. And it straps together. Star Wars notepad. I don't know if it tells you what year it's from. What does that say? I guess that's what you call it, a notepad. It says, I have a bad feeling about this. Star Wars notepad. That's going to be letter E. Moleskin. Andrew said it said moleskin. Cool. Yeah, poor mole, right? Moleskin notebook. $8 on E. $10 on E from Brent. Ooh, letter N looks pretty cool. Black rubber R2D2. VMB. Ooh, vintage Mexican bootleg. Chuck Wagon is out on E. There you go, guys. Oh, that one looks like it's a little off. And then we still got this over on the big wheel. The slave one. And it looks like that one's at 175 for the slave one. Alright guys, Mike's back. Have fun. And I'll hit you up later, Brent. Thanks.
There you go. The pipe and drape pitch might have worked. Good luck.
Thanks.
Yeah. What's up? I'm back. Moleskin. What's all this moleskin talk? What should I call it? Maybe I'm going to call it Slave 1. Let's call it Slave 1. What do you guys think? It's at $175. Good deal. Ah, the notepad said moleskin on the back. Well, there you are. Let's call the Slave 1 and we'll get you out something else on the big wheel. Slave 1, 175. Going once. Going twice. Going thrice. Sold. It's a good deal. Nice Slave 1 right there. There you go. All right. All right. Turn to the Jedi lunchbox. Very minor rust. Pretty darn good lunchbox. What up, Chitwood? No thermos. But how could you go wrong starting at $1? Bring your lunch to work with that. You will be the envy of your office. Any card backs for today? Sure, Chuck. I'll pop up some card backs for you there. I just have ones without pop, so maybe I'll do a lot of all non-pop card backs. Let's check in on letter E. Maybe I can put them up there. Letter E is that notebook going for $10. We're going to call that going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold for $10. The Moleskin notepad. All right, I got a little stack of damaged card backs here. No Pop, Hoth Rebel Soldier, that's one. 41 back Hoth Rebel Soldier, those are two different backs, no Pop. Squid Head, made in Mexico Squid Head, it's got no Pop. Comes in the hard plastic case. Lunchbox is letter Z. Letter Z is the lunchbox. Klaatu, 65 back. Henry's, no Pop. Mexican card also. Made in Mexico card. There you go. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 card backs. Starting at $1. Letter E. Letter E is 5 card backs, starting at $1. There you go. Letter Z is the lunchbox here, guys. Sorry. There you go. How about a remote controlled R2 without the remote control? Starting at $1. Still dings. Looks awesome for display. Very nice condition. Battery compartment's clean, but no remote, and it doesn't have the yellowing, so it's a really nice piece. If you're looking for an upgrade, it's really, really clean. But I do not have the remote. Starting at $1, and that'll be letter X, or no, letter Y. Letter Y. And the lunchbox will be letter Z, so we got this going on the big wheel. What up, DJ? How you doing? All right, let's call letter M and letter N. They're both killer deals. That's an Uze Stormtrooper at $475 going to Jason McKee, and a vintage Mexican bootleg rubber R2-D2 going to Darren Oscavari for $400. We're going to call the Uze first. Excuse me. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Uze Stormtrooper. Sold at $475. It's a nice one, McKee. You did good. He's a beaut. You're gonna love him. All right, and next up is rubber R2-D2, going at $400. Going once, going twice, going thrice. A rubber R2. Sold. I'm going to put these two up. They are vintage Mexican bootlegs. I've tried to sell them before, but I'm going to drop the price in half and see if they sell now. This is the Pepto-Bismol Lando. He looks like Pepto-Bismol color. He is a CAS 70. He is graded. He is a vintage Mexican bootleg, unarticulated. Pepto-Bismol Lando. There you go. And he's going to be starting at $400. $400 on him. I do still have the Han Hoth. You want me to put it up? I can put it up. And this is an AFA 80 Luke Bespin, orange Luke Bespin, or CAS 80 rather. Vintage Mexican bootleg, unarticulated, also starting at $400. Both those are going up for 400 bones a piece. Steal of a deal on both those, guaranteed. Letter M is Lando, and letter N is Luke. So M is in Mike is Lando, letter N is Luke. The Han Hoth on the ESP card. Yeah, let me pull down the Emperor, man. Nobody's bidding on the Emperor. This Emperor, for the record, folks, go look it up. This is an AFA 80 92 back Emperor, and it's only at $900 starting bid. No one's bid on it. I'm going to pull it down. If you want me to bring it up, just tell me, and I'll bring it back up. But that's a steal of a deal. I can't believe it's not. It has no bids. I mean, definitely go look it up anywhere, eBay, wherever. You'll see. Now this Han Hoth, I think I started off at $450 or $500 last time. I will start it off at $1 because it was a request. Please don't make me eat it. It is the debut card. This is a 31 back Han Solo. Now remember, 31 backs only came out for a really short amount of time, 1 year. And he has a perfect crystal clear bubble. Little corner, but like nothing. I'm picking on it. And a little crease in the back by the bubble, but you cannot see it on the front of the card. So we're going to start that off at $1. This is the debut card for Han Solo Hoth. It is in beautiful condition. There's the tiniest, but it's not even a dent. It's like a wiggle. But I mean, it's beautiful. Comes in a star case. We're starting it at $1, which is insane. I know it's worth $500 at least. So there you go. Starting it off at $1. Let's see where it goes. $1 holler. Debut card, 31 back Han Solo. We got a $50 bid. Dan Rizzi starting us off. Gee whiz, Mike. I could do a TV show of just ridiculously expensive things falling. People would watch it. Alright, let me know if you want to know anything else, and I am happy to tell you. Letter E is 5 card backs. Eric Corey Ehrlich. What up, dude? How you been, brother? The 5 card backs on letter E is at $7. It's a good deal. Chief Chirp is absolutely stunningly beautiful, and he's only at $8. I know it's just a Chief Chirpa, but he's like never been played with. He's perfect condition. I mean, notably perfect. Wow, I don't even know what that was that fell. Something off the back wall. No idea. It was right there. I have no idea what it was, but it's missing. It's on the floor down there. Don't forget, we got that Last Jedi poster. That is a double-sided poster. Double-sided theatrical poster. Nice condition there. You just let me know if you want to see anything. Got any questions on anything? Happy to show you. All right, let's call that vintage Mexican bootleg squid for Darren Oscovare there. At $600, letter P. Letter P right there. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold, letter P. I don't think I have any tri-logos tonight, brother. They are too far back for me to reach on my own. I need a skinny person like my wife. But next week I'll grab you a couple. How's that sound? I don't have a bag for this case, but... I'm just going to toss it out there. AFA 90 Ramba. I'll start it off at $400. If you go look them up on eBay, they're worth a lot more, but I'm going to just pop that one out. AFA 90 gold label Ramba. Starting it off at $400. I'm going to put that on letter P. Letter P for now. We got that beautiful Tebow at $500. He's still a good deal there. Letter T is only at $350. Eduardo Martins is in the lead. That's a killer deal right there, but it just went up, so we'll give it some time. There's another bid on it. That makes sense. It's a killer deal. And then a Man-A-Man's at $588. We'll call a Man-A-Man for Arthur Liu there at $588. Let's call a Man-A-Man going once, a Man-A-Man going twice, a Man-A-Man, a Man-A-Man, a Man-A-Man. Sold. The grade on you is an 80, brother, but he's already sold. Sorry. It's been up there for a while. Let's do this one. This one's really cool. I'm going to start it at $1. This is a Lily Letty reseal of a Emperor's Royal Guard. Proper bubble, proper card. Does come in a junky acrylic. Proper bubble, proper card. We're going to start it off at $1. I know for a fact that card back is worth $200, but... And I know for a fact that figure is worth 100 something, 150 probably. It does have a crack in the bubble right there. And the bubble is lifting, obviously, but it is 100% complete, and it is a Lily Letty ERG there on a Lily Letty card back. And we're going to start it off at $1, so how could you possibly go wrong? And a terrible acrylic. But it's free, so you can't go wrong with a guy named Free. But it is an awful acrylic. Definitely, I suggest replacing it. But there you go. Lily Letty, only released and made in Mexico. Very rare. Letter U. Get in at $1, and you can say you bid $1 on a Lily Letty. carded figure. And people won't believe you. We got $40 on the ERG. Lily Letty ERG. $50. All right, let's go over here to letter Y and letter Z. Get in your bids on these if you want to get in on them. Currently, letter Y is at $30. It's the R2D2, and letter Z is at $25. The Return of the Jedi lunchbox. So there you go. If you want to get in on any of those, do it now because I'm about to call them. I'm going to start off with letter Y. Letter Y is at $30. It is the R2D2 with no remote, but a beautiful R2D2. Going once, going twice, going thrice for 30 bones. Sold. Kenny Bannigan. Remember, an Emperor's Royal Guard Lily Letty, just the figure, is worth about $150. So you're still getting a killer deal because that card back is there too, and that card back is very hard to get. So that's still cheap, is the moral of the story. We just got a new bid on the lunchbox from Chuck Wagon, so we're going to let that spin for a second. I'm going to pull our 2 down. What letter is the Royal Guard? He is letter U. The Lily Letty Royal Guard is letter U. Look at that. That's an awesome card. Terrible acrylic. Now Han Solo is still going for a killer deal right there. Han Solo debut card, 31 back. Beautiful condition. And even Tebow's still a steal. At only $500. Darren Oscovari and Dan Rizzi, you'd have to come up higher because Adam DeMonte beat you to it. He's at 150 on the ERG. Adam takes over on Han Solo there. What else could I put out there on letter Y? For letter Y, we're going to put out a dewback. And he does have a broken rein, but it is all there. But if you tuck it under, you can't even tell. See? But anyway, there you go. Broken rein, dewback. Very nice condition, though. Starting at $1, he's going to be letter Y. So there we got 2 things spinning on the big wheel. Interesting oddball stuff. Yeah, man. Here, let me call letter E and let me find you something weird. Letter E is the card backs right now. Let's call those. We're going to call letter E. Going once. It's at, what is letter E at? E's at $7 to Mr. Atkins. Going once, going twice, going thrice. $7 on E. 5 card backs. Some damage. You got 175 on you. All right, here you go. Interesting. For letter E, we're going to do the Taco Bell starter kit. You get yourself a Taco Bell wrapper. This is from the 90s promotion for Taco Bell with C-3PO on it. You get yourself a Star Wars Taco Bell box. These were the to-go boxes. They've never been folded. You could do the trench run there. You pop these out and you could stick them on it. Empire Strikes Back. Got the Hoth scene there. And Return of the Jedi. So the complete set of Taco Bell boxes. Join the celebration back on the big screen. This was for the special edition release. So all 3 Taco Bell boxes and a Taco Supreme wrapper. Could there possibly be a better Taco Tuesday thing? No, there couldn't. So I'm putting up one of these. The official Taco Tuesday sticker. And you'll get that with that for free. So all 3 of the Taco Bell boxes. Star Wars, Return of the Jedi, and Empire Strikes Back. Taco Tuesday sticker and the Taco Tuesday taco wrapper with C-3PO on it. Hold on. I have no problem getting the sticker to stay. Or whatever. There you go. Taco Bell set there starting at $1 hair. Can't go wrong for $1. We're only at 180 on letter U. That is too cheap there, folks. So if you could get it up a little bit more, I'd appreciate it. That is a Lily Letty Emperor's Royal Guard card back, which is worth $200 on its own. And it has the proper bubble, even though it does have a slit in the bubble. And it does have a complete Emperor's Royal Guard, Lily Letty Emperor's Royal Guard there. That's a tough piece to get. And it's definitely worth more than $180, if anybody's keen. Alright, I'm going to pull down our 2 graded bootlegs here. Save those for another time. Maybe I gotta put those up on Deal No Deal. Tried a couple times here, they haven't worked out. And let's throw up a couple things there. Let's throw up. How about the sweet, sweet 70s van? Missing the front grill, but still a sweet, sweet van. So there you go, starting at $1. Letter M as in Michael. Let me just make sure it clears everything. Letter M as in Michael is the van, the sweet, sweet van. And letter N, let's make it a Wampa. This is a nice clean Wampa. That's him against a white sheet of paper, so you know how good that Wampa looks. Arm's still nice and tight. Still can hold a vintage figure. And you can get this signed by Holly Weed, who's coming to ICCC this year. Because we have a Wampa on site. Wampa Wampa. Huzzah. Starting at $1. Letter N is in Nancy, obviously. N is in now that's a Wampa. There you go. Van's on the tilt there. Yeehaw. We got only $5 on the van. It's a cool van. Definitely worth more than $5. We got only $21 on that dewback. It's still a really nice dewback there. That's cheap. It does have one broken side of the rein, but the other side is still attached and good, and you just tuck it in and you can't tell. But that's a steal of a deal on that dewback right there. He's got a nice paint on his belly. We're going to call that lunchbox, and we'll get you out something else there. So Chuck Wagon's going to win the lunchbox at $26. Going once for Chuck, twice, thrice. Chuck Wagon. Sold. Lunchbox. We got two of you guys with bids on the ERG there. Chuck Wagon's in the lead. So who else was it? Dan Rizzi, you'd have to come up if you're still interested in the Emperor's Royal Guard there. Lily Letty, Emperor's Royal Guard. Alright, something else to put out on the big spinny wheel there. How about this? How about a nice Tauntaun without broken reins? His reins are not broken, which makes him super special. Letter Z is going to be a complete Tauntaun. Unbroken reins. Just getting rarer and rarer on Tauntauns as the years go on. He's going to be letter Z. Yaggle, gaggle. Gaggle, gaggle. Gaggle, gaggle. That's the sound a Tauntaun makes. Yaggle, gaggle. Got 48 on the Wampa. We got $30 on the dewback there, or no, on the Tauntaun rather, with the unbroken reins. $30. We've got 22 on Y. That's the dewback with one broken side rein there. Only got $10 on the sweet, sweet kidnapping van. What a weird toy to make. All right, let's call Tebow. Can I see the Wampa up close, please? Yes. Behold, Wampa, 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 Wampa. There he is with a white piece of paper. Hardly any yellow. The white piece of paper really makes it show up. But he's a nice Wampa. Great paint on the hands. Yeah, remember everybody, bids over $100 must be in minimum increments of $5 or more, and over $200 it must be in minimum increments of $10 or more. Did you say something about an announcement? Yes, I have to put up an announcement. Here, I'll do it now. Let me grab my phone. Pages. Sorry, I got to put it up in news and this, that, and the other. 1 second. Settings. Published. Publish now. Check. Okay. Sorry, everybody. I'm just going to my ICCC so I can put up the post since I'm going to do an announcement here for another guest star. Uno momento, por favore. Okay. Sorry, I gotta post it 10 different places. Sorry. It's an in-depth process because I got to do Instagram, Twitter, and like 3 Facebook pages. Give me a second. I'm almost done. Share and I'm gonna get like 3 likes on my Instagram because I forgot to put hashtags, but whatever. Hashtags are for the birds. Okay. So, no, don't worry about it, Brent. Happy to do it. All right, here you go. You ready? Drum roll. Brrrr. From stunts to stars to ICCC, Paul Darnell's high-flying legacy in the galaxy. Paul Darnell is coming to ICCC. He has been a stuntman. He has been a character actor. He has been an Inquisitor. He has been a Mandalorian. He has been even Superman's stunt double. He is a top-of-the-line stunt double doing Jurassic Park, Matrix Resurrections, Batman vs. Superman, Baby Driver, Captain America. He doubled Chris Evans in Captain America. And he's in tons of Mandalorian episodes, and he's tons of different Mandalorians. So there you go. A brand new guest star release for ICCC 2026, June 19th through 21st. Get your tickets today, icnashville.com. Ta-da. Yes, you can definitely see the van. The van's in great condition, but it is missing the front grille. But it's bright white. And the paint is good. There you go. Nice, Brent. It's going to be awesome, dude. He's really cool. He's got a bunch of action figures. It's just missing that front grill. Because he's like Inquisitors and Mandos. He's got a bunch of action figures. All right, we were going to call that Tebow, but I got sidetracked there. So let's call Tebow letter S for $500 for Mr. Brian Campbell. Great deal right there. Going once, going twice, going thrice. S is sold. All right, for letter S, I'm going to put up this. Now, you want to see an absolute tragedy? That's what I'm selling here. This is a bib for tuna. You go, oh, but how could a bib for tuna be a tragedy? The reason why is because this is a crystal clear bubble bib for tuna, and that is harder to find than, like, I don't know, white paint in a snowstorm or something. But the problem is it got a crack in the bubble. Look at how crystal clear that is. But somehow, after grading, it is an AFA 80, but somehow after grading, it's got a crack right in the top of the bubble right there, right by his head. I'm never going to be able to show it to you because it's extremely small, but I obviously don't want to ever sell anything without you guys knowing the full disclosure of it. So, what did I just do? I muted the music. How did I do that? Keep hitting the mute button. You see right there? Right over his like head part, you can see the littlest of cracks. You see it? How it makes like a dividing line on his head. There it is. See the crack? Sorry, my keyboard is lit up. There it is. You can definitely see it. Absolute tragedy. Because, I mean, if you know what these Return of the Jedi is, like that prune face sold for $19,000 with a clear bubble. Because that's how rare it is. So this is an absolute tragedy, but it's still complete mint on card, beautiful figure, crystal clear bib for tuna for your collection. I'm going to start it off at $1. And it was an AFA 80. And it still says AFA 80. But it definitely has a crack that happened in the bubble. So, late here. Lay boo-hoo. But there you go. Letter S. Starting at $1. Still a heck of a piece. I mean, what are you going to do? I'll be there also, Brent. I'm so excited. Already excited. Nice, dude. Dude, you're going to love it. The con is the best thing ever. It's like Taco Tuesday, but with thousands and thousands of people. And movie stars. Yeah, it's graded clear grade too, bro. That's what I'm saying, Brian. It's if it would have just gone to Hakes instead of getting cracked, it would have pulled in over $10,000 blindfolded. But instead it got cracked, and now it's not worth nearly that. But yeah, 80 clear grade, dude. Can you even believe it? 80 near mint, card 80, bubble 85, figure 85. It was perfect. 65 back bib. That's got to be one of the hardest cards to get, not yellow, in the world. Is a 65 back bib for tuna. But what are you going to do? And Chuck Wagon's in the lead at $45, which is significantly less than $10,000. But I totally get it, so it is what it is. But definitely, it's still cheap, so you want to get in on that. Even just to see what a clear bubble bib for tuna looks like. It looks almost fake because it's so nice. I've never seen a clear bubble bib like that. Never. And I've had hundreds and hundreds of bibs over my time collecting. But for some reason, whatever plastic they use on bib goes yellow, like dark yellow, like brown. But you guys have seen bib for tunas. I mean, when do you ever see a clear one? Never. Literally. Never. So that's total tragedy. Late here. As I said, late here. Late here. You guys have any questions about anything? Anything I could tell you about? Anything I could help with? I'll tell you, for a Tauntaun complete with unbroken reins, $38 is absolute virtual insanity. So if anybody wants to get in on that, that is a Tauntaun with solid reins. His reins are not broken. And I mean, unbroken reins are worth $50 without the Tauntaun, and it's only at $38. A through H stopped spinning. Oh no. It did. What's going on? My camera's fine. Camera's still plugged in. I assure you they're still spinning in real time, but my camera's not spinning. Let me try something here. Properties, deactivate, activate. There we go. It is a glitch. It's fixed. Now we spin in, Chuck. They spin just really slow. No, we got it fixed. It was a glitch with my camera. I got so many cameras running, it is really a lot to ask from a computer. But it gets it done. But glitches are somewhat to be expected. But it's been a good computer, so I like it. I mean, imagine five webcams are running right now. That's crazy for a desktop PC, for any PC. Yeah, it happens with that camera. Actually, it's happened with a couple times, but I can just go into the settings on OBS and reset it, and then it works. So, no biggie. I know the fix, or the workaround rather, not the fix. If I knew the fix, it would stop happening. We got a 260 bid on the ERG. Nick Grooms takes over on letter A. That Chief Chirpa, beautiful Chief Chirpa. Yeah, it definitely depends on the build. I'll tell you what the biggest problem is most graphics cards and stuff will only take 2 cameras because they get confused once you start putting on more. And I have a really good graphics card, so I can do 3 cameras on one graphics card, but the other 2 go in on separate, like a motherboard graphics card and another USB slot that's completely separate. But it was a hassle making this video work reliably. It was a real hassle. Darren Oscavari takes over on you right away at 270. Great piece, that ERG. I'll tell you, I can't believe that Tauntaun. Unbroken Rain Tauntaun. $38. Absolute steal of a deal. At least it's going to my buddy Brent, so that's cool. He's a good dude. He deserves a good deal. Much as I hate to do it, let's call the Dewback and the Tauntaun. If you want to get in on these, do it now or forever hold your peace. Because I'm going to put out something else there because it's a good spot. We got a new bid on the Tauntaun. $32, Nick Grooms. So we'll call the Tauntaun first, or the Nick Grooms bid on the Dewback, not the Tauntaun, I'm sorry. We'll call the Tauntaun at $38 for Mr. Brent Lancaster. Going once, going twice, going oh, there we go. We just got another 2 bids on it. So the Tauntaun's still alive. We're going to leave those spinning for a minute. Tauntaun has unbroken reins. Dewback has one side of the rein broken. Letter S is only at $100. I mean, I wouldn't mind it getting at least up to like $200. But if it is what it is, it's at $100. Crystal clear bubble bib Fortuna. AFA 80 does have a crack in the bubble now, but it does have a clear grade sticker. Absolute tragedy. That's a $10,000 on Hakes if it didn't crack. But it did. And that is the Russian roulette of the game we play, folks. That crack in that bib Fortuna. Chuck Wagon takes over on bib at 110. Beautiful crystal clear bib. Darren Oscavari takes back over on letter U. That Lily Letty Imperial Royal Guard at 290. We got Cynthia Fairgate in the lead on Z at 45. Jeff Pretkilis is in the lead on Y at 35. Matthew Michael, Y's already at 35. Yep, there you go. Matthew Michael just took the lead on Y at $37. Yeah, I'll show you something cool. Since I was over here, Andrea gave me this because I'm kind of like a watch aficionado. So she gave me this to fix because it wasn't spinning. But look at this. It's a McDonald's fries clock, and it's made of wood. Isn't that awesome? I like Andrea's store because it has a lot of things I would never, ever see in a billion years because I don't collect this. But, I mean, how cool is that? McDonald's fries. I'm going to set that time like that, baby. We'll see if it keeps time until we're back here tomorrow. But I think I got it fixed. I told you, if it's a clock, I can fix it. I love clocks. I love timepieces. I love the concept of time in general. Time is so important. Time is the most important thing. It's the only thing you're never going to get any back of. There's only a certain amount of time, and that's that. We only got $15 on those Taco Bell boxes. I don't mean to be that guy, but those are 20-something-year-old unused boxes. So essentially displays. Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi. So you like that Alan Parsons song then? What is the Alan Parsons song? Did I just sing it? I'm really bad at band names. You mean time is on your side? Yes, it is. That was a cool movie. Anybody remember that movie? Denzel Washington. What the heck was it called? It's one of the only movies where the bad guy wins. Scary movie. John Goodman, Denzel Washington. Time is on your side. Yes, it is. I don't know. That's all I got. You guys are going to have to help me with whatever movie it was. I think it began with a T. Does that help? Thriller, Taken. Maybe I'm wrong. It was about like the ghost or the devil or whatever that like went into different people and then they killed people. The song is Time, really good. There's also Pink Floyd. Pink Floyd has a clock song, a time song. Time is fleeting. Close up of the van, you got it. It's missing that front grille, but all the guts are nice. And the wheels still got traction. Sweet, sweet van, baby. I think I've got something stuck in one of my chair wheels. Hopefully it's not something important. Yeah, the color is great on the van. It's bright white. Bright white. All right, I'm going to pull down O and P. For letter O and P, we're going to put up a couple 12-inch. They're just beaters, not complete. There's Leia, and she is just, woo, party Leia. That's 5 days in Vegas Leia right there. And then we got a Luke. He's got his boots, but he does not have his lightsaber. So we're going to make letter P as in Paul, Luke. And then letter O is going to be Fifth Night in Vegas, Leia. She's just rough. But as anybody that goes to Las Vegas knows, you never go for more than 3 days, or else you're insane. Anything more is too long. Oh man, really, Leia? She can't even stand up straight 'cause she's so hammered. Sorry, just made a total disaster. Hold on. And I just knocked down all the Taco Bell stuff, so I'm going to call it. Or a week if a conference. Yeah, if you have like scheduled meetings for 4 of the days, fine. But if not, you'll be in trouble. Alright, we're going to call letter E there. The Taco Bell starter kit for Chuck Wagon. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Letter E, sold. And that way I could just pick it up and put it in the sold bin instead of having to pick it up and set it up again. I'm going to throw this one up on letter E. It is a PSA 9 mint Luke Skywalker Mark Hamill 1977. Looks like they it's about $215. I just looked it up on eBay. There it is, $215. So I'm going to start this one off at, let's say, $150. So super cheap. $150. That's a PSA 9 mint Luke Skywalker Mark Hamill 1977 Topps card. Graded Topps card. Starting off at $150, letter E. Hubert Holtz says 150 on clear bubble bib. That's a rare sentence. Clear bubble bib. We got $10 on Leia. She's still got her socks on. She's still got her dress. She's got a little bit more value than that. Oh, Chuck George already is at 150 on the bid for tuna. So Hubert Holst, you'd have to come up a little bit on that, buddy. You'd have to come up 155 if you are interested in bid for tuna. So yeah, option is to you, Hubert. Sorry, babe, I didn't notice. $12 on Road Hard Leia. Still got a smile on her face, though. Day 5 in Vegas. Yeah, for sure. Han Solo Hoth. Debut card, 31 back. Beautiful bubble. Minorest bit of squirreliness to the bubble right there, but it's not even hardly a dent. It's just a little wiggle. Great card. Does have a crease on the back, but it doesn't show up on the front. Is all the Letty gone from your trip? For Letty, I have left one mini rig. I have one mini rig left for Letty. I have a bib for tuna with no weapon. And I have an AT-ST driver with no weapon. And then I have an overstock low gray. And I have this mini rig. But that's it for Lily Letty. I do have some more vintage Mexican bootlegs on order. My buddy, I bought them from him, and his brother's coming up to California for a visit. And he's going to ship them out to me. So probably in like 3-4 weeks, I should have some more Mexican stuff. It's hard to get, man. Especially with all the tariffs and all the rules and stuff nowadays. But yeah, I'm almost out of Lily Letty. It was beautiful stuff. I really cleaned up this time. I'm going to have to go back down to Mexico. I don't mind. They have queso fondito there, which is the best food in the earth. Alrighty, it's 7:51. I guess we should start calling them. Let me start off right at the beginning here. We're going to start off at the frozen camera. That froze again. Andrea wants to go back to Mexico. She had a lot of fun. You like it down there, right, babe? It's super fun. I love Mexico City, man. Most people give me grief and they're like, oh my gosh, it's Mexico, it's dangerous. But it's not any more dangerous than any other major city. You go to the wrong neighborhood in any major city in the world and you're in the wrong neighborhood. Just Mexico City, the wrong neighborhood is a little bit more super scary and sketchy. But just don't go to the wrong neighborhood. Easy peasy. Alright, starting off, Nick Groom's Chief Chirpa, complete, letter A. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Hope you stumble across 12-inch Jawa next time. You know what? Put it in order with me, Jason McKee, as to what you're willing to pay for that, because I do know that I can get them, but they're usually, like, very expensive, man. So I don't want to, like, just buy it and sit on it. Andrea's already got one. But, like, you know what I mean? they're really expensive to like not have somebody who wants it. But if you want one, dude, and you have a price range, just let me know, and I'll try to find you one under that for sure. Next up, AT-AT Commander Complete with no nose rub, and he's going for $16. That's a steal. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Chuck wagon. I remember when those were going for $50 a piece. Andrea is scared of that one. Yes, it is a scary Jawa. Donnie's going to win Obi-Wan Kenobi at 35 doll hairs. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Oh, behave, Obi-Wan. And it's a truck. Brent Lancaster's going to win Admiral Akbar there. 20 bones. Letter D going once, twice, 3 times. Next up, Boss Complete, $18. Sam Samuels going once, going twice, going thrice. If you want to get in on anything, you see the wave of coming, so do it before I get there. That's a $200-something Topps card there that we have no bids on yet. Letter E. Oh, Andrea already pulled it down. I guess she's got different ideas for it. Off to eBay it goes. Bosk is done. Scott took it down. We got Lando Calrissian complete. Letter H. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Next up, Bib Fortuna complete, going to Chuck Wagon for 14 bones. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Chuck Wagon. Next up, the Sweet Sweet Star Wars van going to Mr. Nick Grooms for 50 bones. Letter M going once, going twice, going thrice. Next up, the Wampa going to Alan Krebs. Alan, bring it to ICCC. Get it autographed by a Wampa. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. All right, and day 5 Vegas Leia going for $15 to Mr. Nick Grooms. That's a steal of a deal, buddy. Congrats. Going once, twice, 3 times. Sold. I think her socks are worth $25, so you're doing good. Then we got the 12-inch Luke going to Donnie for 20 bones. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Donnie Baseball taking it down. Oh, we just got a bid on the 12-inch Luke, so the 12-inch Luke is still alive. We're going to skip that. We're going to go to the AFA 80 Bib Fortuna Clear Bubble. Going to Chuck George for $150. Steal of a deal there, brother. Beautiful piece. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. The tragedy of the night. Mike, I butted on the van. Bid on the van. Andrea, can you check into that? What did you bid on the van? I don't see your bid on the van, brother. Tell us about it and we'll try to figure it out on this side. Sorry about that, man. I didn't see it. Was it over 50 bucks? All right. I mean, it's Nick Grooms. He'll be cool. He's a nice guy. Letter T, Han Solo. Han Solo. Letter T going for $3.95 to Edward Martins. Going once, twice, 3 times. And there's a rare one. That actually went to the guy that asked for it. So there you go. Lily Letty ERG. Going once, going twice, going thrice to Darren Oscavare. Sold. 3 1/4. All right, and then the Tauntaun Complete going to Cynthia Fairgate for 50 bones. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Have a great night, Matthew Michael. EI is a double-sided Last Jedi poster. I did, dear. This is letter EI. And it's a double-sided theatrical poster, so it has the same thing on the back. All right. Then I am calling the poster for Mr. Sam Cobras, the poster guy. Going once, going twice, going thrice. So, all right, Donnie and Nick, duke it out ASAP because I'm trying to call these last couple items. So duke it out on that Luke. Next up, Chuck Wagon going for Low Gray Complete at 20 bones. Going once, going twice, going thrice. All right, we're going to call letter Y the dewback for Chuck Wagon. Going once, twice, 3 times at 42 bones. It's a good deal for a dewback. Yeah, who was it that said he put a bid in? Just ask him. I'll ask him, Nick. Thanks, man. Sorry. Who was it that wanted a bid on the van? Alan Krebs. Alan Krebs, let us know if you want to put in on a bid on the van. Nick Groom said he could put it back up. Thanks, Nick. Thanks for being cool, bud. Just let me know really quick, Alan Krebs, if you want in. If you don't, that's okay. But let me know either way because it's the last thing up. Donnie's going to win the Luke. Going once, twice, 3 times. 12-inch Luke. All right, Alan Krebs, I'm giving you 15 seconds if you want to bid on the van. If not, we're calling it a night. Oh, yeah, the letters mixed up? All right. Well, that's okay. Nick Grooms, reach out to Alan. Maybe you could sell the van for a couple bucks more. All right, everybody, that is it for tonight. Thank you very much for being part of the Imperial Commissary. Thank you very much for hanging out on Taco Tuesday. Thank you for supporting IC for Life charity, and thank you for coming to ICCCon, the future of conventions. Thanks for being a great person and great part of the IC. Thanks for being part of our family. And there's 3 things to do to be a great member of the IC. Nick Grooms just did one of them. But you got to teach, you got to learn, and you got to grow the hobby. That's it. So have a great night. Thank you very much for hanging out. Happy Taco Tuesday.